I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
You wish me to return? At once, Master. Water is seeping through here. I wonder what that means.
A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one. What was that? Fall back!
What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and...
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard? Did anyone else see that? Ought catch...
Goblins! What rotten luck!
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
We're setting out. Jump on if you...
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I'm in fine. It's been a hard day.
My legs are stiff as boards after training. Another day. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. liven up our time-worn routine.
These writings could be of import.
Isn't much to go on.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Been a while since I heard a good story. Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Been a while.
If you can weather a hot...
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out.
Right. Just follow me.
You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks. What say you? Might I thank you, your Majesty. There are 3 locales that I've seen significant. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Could you come over here?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be... What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
This way, if you please.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
As you wish.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it. Won't...
You're always such fun to
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount. Now, knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So, oh, spend away, my good sir.
Always a pleasure.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. Weather this pleasant makes me want to kip somewhere with a nice breeze. Come at me! I'll grab you from any number of foes. Over here.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
If I might have my say, might we not consider bringing a sorcerer into our party? There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits. Say I could topple such foes with my hand. And tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try? I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel afraid. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. You wish me to return? At once, Master. Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound. I can't wait to find out what's inside. Would you come over here? That's quite a large boulder, but methinks the blood is by our strength. The Arisen has gone up in flames before my very eyes. Another one down, Arisen. Fear not, Arisen. I'll pull through. Tis about time we... pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? reason. All done then?
Brave of you to aid us when you're no soldier. Can't say I'm proud.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but what...
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Pray, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins!
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple patrol mission. Till we... I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along.
Over here!
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple patrol... I don't know where we'd be if you...
Nasty creatures.
can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Akado's rescue? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way. We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this. I see a spot where we might mine ore. Just yonder. Right. Just follow me.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Was I too quick for you, Ma? Master, don't worry. I shall wait for you right here. Could you come over here? No! A hobgoblin! earned ourselves a pat on the back. Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
Whatever am I to do?
riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. Over here! We've stumbled into Saurian territory. The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon. There will be a risen soaked to the bone.
We'll pull through yet.
As you wish, I shall return directly.
Scared? You should be.
As it happens, there's a more direct route to our destination from here. I'll lead the way. I shall gladly smash every last one! Most effective! I'll put an end to this foe, Master! I want all the enemy! This brute has quite the temper! You seem to have been chilled. Are you alright? Might there be aught over there? Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished. Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself. I shall be... How might we approach yon spire?
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome...
I'll crush you if you bring that up.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo!
Tenacious, lads.
I'm all for smelling the roses. Just now, I'd rather press not again. I'm losing track of how many of these we've felled. All done then?
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.